Welcome back. Tomorrow's officially day number 30 living in my car. I just left Starbucks, gave myself a free butt shower, feeling very refreshed. I learned the technique while I was in the Philippines, living in the place with the rusted out pump. So we started stealth butt showering, and it's a hack. It's a hack. So there you have it. Also, it's day 5 here in Colorado. Going well. Had some good meetings, few interviews. The Spark has been going okay. The battery seems to be fine, so I don't have to spring for a new battery. That's good news, at least for now. Still waiting on my first Spark check, so I could get a gym membership. So far, so good, though. The thing I like about the Spark is it's more of a route rather than you take an order and then you head back or to the next restaurant. I've been on these routes of 20 to 50 deliveries. Load up the car, you just follow along on the map and drop packages. 30, 40, 50 miles seems to be right in that range. Takes a couple hours. That's nice. I usually like to take a break after a couple hours. It gets tough to drive that long. The reckless driving is definitely an issue here as well, just like Vegas. But a good amount of the orders are kind of like on the outskirts of Denver. One of them, last housing track of Denver, going east. I was way out there. I was a little surprised, but for the most part, not too bad. Less miles. Maybe now I'm only going about 70 or 80 miles a day versus 100, 150. So that's a, pretty decent improvement. The expenses have been cheaper. Showers $1 cheaper. Food, I get a breakfast burrito for $5 versus a burrito in El Paso like $10. The same with New Mexico. I mean, it seems like $10 is the price point on some of that. Chicken quite a bit cheaper. So, I mean, overall not bad. And as you could see, it's been cooler. And that's a plus, as well, as I'm not sitting in the car just sweating my brains out. Many of you have asked about my schedule. Typically, I wake up early. 3, 4, 5, 6 might be sleeping in for me. I get up, work on my workload. I try to stay near a bathroom in the morning, as Walmart doesn't open till 6, so I could brush my teeth and use the restroom. Another comment asked me about being older. I too have prostate issues, so helps to be near a bathroom. This is no life for an older person. My hips are sore from sleeping in the back. The sleeping bag that I picked up in El Paso, cold weather sleeping bag, has been clutch. Been great. The best $5 I ever spent currently. Right now, I'm just going to some garage sales and stuff, trying to pick up some tools. Like I said, I had a few interviews and stuff. There's a lot of building going on. I have a background building houses. So, looking to just pick up some hand tools and stuff. This will improve my chances a little bit. 50 might be an issue. Like I said, I have had a few interviews, but I'm in pretty good shape. So it's hard to say exactly, but 50 years old, looking for a job, might be an issue. That being said, at this point, still might be pregnant, but time's got to be on my side now. We're about probably 34, 35 days. So we'll hopefully be putting that behind us soon. Again, that will kind of open my opportunities up a little bit as sorry, just driving along here a little bit, trying to pay attention. Rain, cars, cops. A lot of cops in Colorado. They also passed a law that if you have a cell phone in your hand, even, that it's a ticket. Now, I'm not holding my cell phone. But to get back a little bit to my schedule, work on the workload in the morning. Then I head over back to the crib, Walmart, and turn on the Spark app and try to take a few orders a day. Looking for that sweet root order. Got it 3 or 4 days in a row now. Just finished it up. It's about 2:30. Of course, I was driving all the way back from the edge of Denver. It's a pretty good route. Car completely full of stuff. Sometimes heavy stuff, soil, pool chemicals. I mean, a lot of different things. Pretty surprised. The thing I don't like is maybe the shopping part. All these requests and looking for items and stuff like that. I don't particularly care for that too much. I can't remember if this is my street or not. It's been a while since I've been to Denver. Last time I was in Denver was the day my second and third wife, we ended it, and I headed out to my homeboy's house in California. And that was probably going on 13, 14 years ago, somewhere in there. And after that, I just basically, I moved down to Mexico, ran a beach house, and that's where I was until a buddy called me and was like, oh, hey, man, you gotta check out the Philippines. So that must have been at this point about 6 years ago, maybe 7. And then I went to the Philippines for about 90 days, and then 30 days I ended up going back. And then I went back until I believe my passport expired or was close to expiring, and then come back, waited for that, and then went back with High Stakes Danny. He was at that point retired. And he returned, and then here I am, right? But other than that, I'm going to continue on here. Feel pretty good about Colorado. I think we should be in good shape here. I do think one of these interviews that I had is going to lead to a job that's going to hold me up a little better. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. And I'll catch you on the next video.